So we are here today to talk a little bit about artificial intelligence, what we are doing at Outdooractive with AI already. And I know it's a big buzz everywhere, a lot of noise about artificial intelligence. So I'm explaining today what we are already doing and what we are already working on and where you can see it on the Outdooractive platform. And it is, as always, as we are doing it since many years, we are the pioneers that make a product out of it. And there is in general two ways to use artificial intelligence. One way is using the tools that are existing, that are provided by the big platforms. And the other way is building those tools by yourself. And we are doing both. So we are using services that already exist. And we do develop our own artificial intelligence services on the Outdooractive platform. And I just bring a bunch of examples for that. So the first thing is tagging images and categorizing the imagery for searches and for tagging and for all the rest of the services by automated recognition. And this is a thing that we are doing since a couple of years. So you upload an image and it will be all recognized what the tags are and the categories are. And the next thing is we do have a help center for our B2B customers, and we do have a help center for our community. And they find a lot of articles about technology and questions and knowledge. And we have implemented an AI-based recommender system. You type in the question, and this machine will automatically find the right article for you and prepare an answer generated of the knowledge base just for your question. So this is like a thing that ChatGPT does in a big style. We are doing with our own database. And the next thing is content creation. So if you are an editor and you are about to create content like POI descriptions, route descriptions, or travel guide pages or stories, so we are using existing tools to create content, in this case ChatGPT, but it could be also others. And you have got the prompt, and this prompt is generated automatically by the Outdooractive platform. So we have got a prompt engineering team, and we create prompts for every kind of content in every language. So if the content is in origin in French, the prompt will be in French. And this is also a different prompt when you have got to edit a POI for a restaurant. Then you have got an event for a public festival, or you have got a route description. So these are completely different prompts, and they do deliver a different result. And then you can edit the prompt and send it again to create a different or better result. Or you can just, in the end, edit the results and then store the results. So I've got two steps of improving the automated content, but it is a big improvement in generating content that will lead to preparing a lot of content very automatic. And this is then the next step when you have created the content in your origin language in your country. Then you have got the translation service. It's DeepL or Google Translate or other AI tools. This is a thing that we are also doing since many years. And we have got 5 standard languages that will be automatically translated and created. And we have got a couple of more, so it's currently 34 languages that you can just choose from and automatically create content in those languages. So that's the next step, to have a filled database for all the market. And then we have a recommender system developed. This is like an own development of Outdooractive. This is what you see here is like all the POIs and in a certain region, and then you want to create a route, And this route is automatically connected with the PIs, and these PIs are automatically chosen in the right context by the recommender service. And this recommender service recommends whether a PI is just a waypoint or a restaurant or a tip. And that is then an automatic service. It just can move over it, and that's all the relations of the content in the network. And this is also the same recommender that gives you a different route recommendation in the future if there is something closed or bad or having an alternative because it's very crowded. This will be the service that leads you another way. So that's development of recommending services. And this is like the basis of it. It's maybe you have heard the expression knowledge graph or the graph models that are all behind that. This is the data model of Outdooractive since many years. So all the things have a relation to the others, and they can be found by the services that we are implementing now. And another thing that I want to show is like a parking service. You know the parking app maybe where you can pay the parking fee. And these apps are having the data that you are parking there. It's not 100%, so that can be calibrated to 100% of occupation. And this is the live data, but it's also having a prediction. So the prediction for the next hour or prediction for the next day, where you could find a free parking opportunity. So this is still a pilot project that is developing with more and more of these parking apps and parking spaces that are connected with the app. Another example is the explanation of the results of the AI, because the AI is just a machine. It's actually a stupid machine. You ask a question, it can be through your smartphone or through your computer, and then it goes to a database, to the knowledge graph that we just have seen, and then the AI will generate an answer. But the answer is a technical answer. It's just a lot of yes or no and relations and stuff. And then you need to explain that to transfer the answer into an understandable form. The understandable form is just text or images or relations of the content. And then we also have a self-service business intelligence backend tool already in place that has some functionality like heat maps. As you can see already here or there is a heat map of the trails. And then you can filter which trail is in which time of the year with which activity, the most frequented trail, for instance. And you can also filter the content reports, which are my most clicked content pieces from my account. So these are tools based on artificial intelligence that give you on demand, in the right context, right answers. And these are the services that we are already doing. That was just a bunch of examples of our platform. And the takeaways is like, what should you do if you would be a tourism destination? First, create content. Put as much content on the platform as you can, because this is like the starting point of everything. And then make your guests to engage with the content, put it on your website or have an app, have touch points with QR codes that the users are interacting with the content and leave their traces. And for that, we have got the base of the recommendations for the next users. And the other thing is just, you do not need to understand it all. You don't need to learn it all. You don't need to program it. It's just our job. And you have to trust us and accompany us and support us with your content, your users, and your collaboration. That was it, and now we are open to serve some food. We have Allgäuer Kässpätzle here to be served. Feel free to grab some. They're really tasty, and I wish you a pleasant time on the fair. Thank you.